Hello, so I thought there was a need, to make a video about how to be a good trans ally, because when I was coming out, there were a lot of things that my friends did that I thought were really great and extremely helpful, and then there were a lot of things that I wished that people had done, for me when I came out. So I compiled a list of those, and I thought I would share them for any trans allies watching, and also show off my new haircut, because I thought I would try my hand at passing, even though I really like long hair on guys, and that's ideally how I would like to look. Um, no one thought I was male, so I'm testing this haircut out and seeing if I can get anyone to presume that I'm male, or at least presume that I'm nothing. Like, people used to still call me young lady and stuff, and so I'm hoping to get rid of that with this haircut. Um, so anyway, the first on my trans ally list is, overusage of the name. If someone comes out to you and asks you to use a new name, overuse it. Like, seriously, that is the point. That is why they ask you to call you this name, or to call them this name, because when you're asking someone to call you a different name, you want to see if it fits, if it sounds right, if it makes you feel good when you hear it. It's just helpful if you can, like, shout that name across the quad or across the cafeteria, and this is what my friends did for me, and I really liked it. It was extremely helpful, and it definitely made me certain that this was the right name for me. Um, the Going with that is the overusage of pronouns. So if someone comes out to you as trans and asks you to use different pronouns, overuse them because once again, this is the point. If I came out as FTM and when I heard people call me he, it made me really happy, and I was like, yes, that's right, that's how it should be all along. And so it was really confirming to hear people use the pronouns. And if you're an ally, just don't be uncertain. Like, if someone's at the point where they've come out to you, they really mean it. So, like, really use those pronouns, and never be shy to be like, he, she, whatever. Don't do that. If someone's come out to you, they mean it. They're at a point where they're confident with who they are, and they want you to use the pronouns. Going along with that, um, anything male, like, for a female to male, um, hearing people call me sir, or mister, or things like that, um, especially in, like, sentences where I was referred to as, like, one of the guys, that was just awesome when my friends said stuff like that. Like, it was just great to hear. So overusage of anything with the gender that this trans person has come out to you as is great. Like, it's just so nice to hear. Um, then another thing that I really liked when I came out to people was the people who ask questions. Even if it's a stupid, like, stupid question such as, wait, what's transgender again? Like, please, ask that question. I don't mind that at all. I would much rather have someone, ask me what transgender meant and get my definition of transgender than have someone, like, fake through the conversation, like, yeah, transgender, yeah, and not really know what they're talking about. So please, please, allies, ask questions if the person who's come out to you is comfortable with it. Ask questions. Ask, what does transgender mean? What does this mean for you? How far do you think you're gonna go with this? Anything that you want to know. You could also ask about their sexuality, like, well, does this mean you're still interested in guys or girls or what? Like, when people ask me those kinds of questions, to me it shows that they're really sincere and they really care about me and my transition and things like that. So, please, ask questions. Um, Another thing that I liked, or that I wished, rather, that people would do, was when I came out, I really wished that more people would offer to me to go shopping, because when you come out as trans, you have to get, like, a whole new wardrobe, unless you've been, like, cross-dressing all along. I personally had not. Um, so it would have been really nice if more people were like, come on, let's go to the men's department and find out what size jeans you are in men's. Or let's go buy you like some undershirts and briefs and stuff. Like, even if it's something as stupid as that, it would mean the world to a trans person if you took them shopping. Because let me tell you, it is just terrifying trying to go shopping on your own and being trans and not quite passing and getting weird looks and stuff. It's just a miserable time. So offer to go shopping with them. Um, oh, the last thing that I really liked when people did was when other people would out me to others. Um, because, if someone's at the point where they're coming out to you, they want everyone to know. Especially if they're trans. They want everyone to know that you're using these new pronouns. So personally, I just thought it was great, like, the allies who would tell other people, like, hey, George, he's using male pronouns now, just make sure that you call him that, and, he's transgender, like, whatever they want to say. That was really helpful, because coming out, like, is such a burden, and especially at a small school like this, I literally will have to come out to every person that I've previously met before my transition. Um, so it's such a burden, and it's really nice when a friend is like confident in themselves and confident in you as well, to tell other people that you're trans. It's probably the nicest thing you can do. Other than that, just be supportive. I think one of the best things that other transgender people are good at is being there for each other and giving each other like phone numbers or emails and saying, like if you're ever really down, don't hesitate to call me or don't hesitate to send me an email, because especially in the transgender community, I don't know the statistics, but there's a lot of people who feel suicidal, and giving them your phone number or your email and saying like, please, if you're ever like feeling really bad about yourself, don't hesitate to call. That is extremely meaningful to anyone who's suicidal, but especially I feel like in the trans community, to know that you have an ally and someone that would be willing to like listen to you talk and to help boost your confidence back up. That's extremely meaningful and very nice. Um, so I hope that helps as a list of suggestions for what you can do if you want to be a good ally. And of course, as always, just be supportive. That's all. Enjoy the haircut of awesomeness. That's all for now. See ya.